Me again, guys. Getting a little happy here on Christmas and Thanksgiving and Hanukkah and all those other good days and years of Chinese days and any other day you can think of, Indian day or whatever. I have time to think and have time to do things because that's the way I am. When I feel happy, I'm happy. When I feel interested, I feel interested. When I feel to think about things, I think real hard. One thing to keep in my mind besides rich people, that's not one of them, that's not me. But I was thinking if everybody had money and woke up one morning telling them they want to be happy and give to somebody, close your eyes, look in the newspaper or look in the telephone book, and if you're a millionaire, what does it cost you to throw $1 million away? That's like having a hot dog or having a hamburger. Put your hand on, close your eye, put your hand on the dot and say boom, and send it to somebody who's worthy of it. Worthy means anybody could be worthy of it. You don't care. It's not your money anyway. You made it, but it's not your money. So, and that's being kind for the year. If you want to do something kind for the year, you don't have to be no missionary because they already kind to themselves. You don't have to go anywhere. Just be kind. And kind means kind not just one day out of the year. Let's try 365 days out of a year. See how many days y'all can be happy. How many days you can be kind. Because it only goes around one time. On the 25th, after that, everybody goes back to the same. The same old man, same old day, same old flog, same old year. Even the bosses of jobs go back to the same old thing. No more presents to next year. No more being nice, open the door, having coffee, having dinner, inviting somebody over. Oh, that stuff played out. They went out the door when great-grandfather had half a cake and brought over to share it with the family. Oh, we don't have it anymore. Those days will fly by and high. So, my suggestion is, if you say you're being happy, you say you're being friendly, because everybody can be friendly for a day. Try 365 days a year. Everybody can be nice for a day. What about 365 days a year? You can be mad for 365 days a year. Oh, you're not mad? Let somebody cross you over in the car and you turn over and say, ah! You be hollering real quick. That son of a so-and-so, you call some names, the name have never been called before. So let's think about being happy for 365 days a year. That brings me to another thought. Children, and we all have them for the most part. Man, woman, man by himself or woman by himself, don't matter. Sometimes it takes two, sometimes it takes one. It doesn't take a parent to be two to have a good relationship with your children. However, it takes time, effort, and anything else you want to throw in there. Sometimes you have to remember two things. You were them once. If you say, no, I came in grown. Well, somebody must have been a big baby if you came in grown, because I don't think that's possible. Logical, not possible. So, children, in no way in this county, in no way in this earth, that a child, so again, that a child should put his hand on a parent. That's a no-go. Regardless of the fault, the purpose, or the time. No child should ever even dream about putting a hand on a parent. Because then we become to conflict. And conflict becomes a problem. Okay? So, I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old you get. As long as your parent is your parent, that's who they are. I don't care what they did or what they did not do. They are still your parents. And if you don't like them, you do two things. You don't call them. You get away from them. You don't talk to them. But you don't touch them. Once you do that, you have crossed the line. That line says I'm a mature adult. That line says I can take care of myself. That line says now I'm on my own. I don't need you to wipe my nose. I don't need you to brush my teeth. I don't need you to cook for me. I don't need you to be responsible, because at that time, I have set the boundaries that I'm grown. And when that happens, yes, it is time for you to leave, grasshopper. You can't stay in my house, but you can stay in somebody's house. Friends. How many friends do you have? How many do you think you have? Socials. Everybody say they got a lot of friends. Not so. You got a lot of socials. Everybody said they got a lot of friends and socials and put them together. Not so. Some people have friends for a day. And some people have friends for a lifetime. But then that's a friend. Your friends take time. You gotta call them. You gotta be with them. You gotta spend time with them. A friend almost like the lover or the other mate, because that friend knows just about everything your lover or your mate knows, or your husband, your partner, whatever you call them these days, your inmates or whatever. But that's your friends. Other than that, they're just people. People you run through day to day. It's almost like a Christmas tree. You use it for the Christmas and then you throw it away. Well, that's what some friends are like. Some friends, like you have them, and then all of a sudden they're no longer your friends. Especially when you need something, like, oh, by the way, you got a job? Can you give me one? Oh, yeah, no, man. Why not? Oh, can I come over and see you? Oh, no. And then you get into another problem. Regardless of the color of the race you are, if you are a friend, that means you can see me anytime, any day, and I can come see you anytime, any day. And I can be anywhere you be. Now that's a friend. If I can't do that, then we're not friends. We're associates. That's like speaking about politics. If I'm going to speak about politics, which goes so far that everybody have their own opinion about who did what, who did when, and who's the greatest of what. Well, that's like relationships, and that's like ethics. I don't get into ethics either, because we all believe that we're born of a certain race, born of a certain kind, born of a certain people, and that's another story. And I don't get into religion either, because religion says out of 2,000 religions, remember 2,000 religions, everybody claims that theirs is the best one. And you say, well, my mighty God, or my Buddha, or my Huda, or my Duda, or my Brahla, or Balala, or whatever. That's your belief. I never tell a person what he's not. I'm like y'all. I'm like Paul. I too once was food. So I don't talk about it as much, but believe you me, I can. I can get into anything you get into. I can even be a comedian if you want me to. It's not my job though, to be a comedian. We all have that's the other thing. We all have a talent. Believe it or not. Some has two, some has three. But we all have one. It's to whom give it, and we receive it. As the old book says, if you don't like what's going on, you turn the television off. You don't like what's going on, you turn the radio off. If you don't like who said what, you don't listen to them. But for those who listen to those people, you like what you listen to, or you wouldn't listen to it. You say, oh no, oh yes. If you didn't like the music, you wouldn't listen to it. If you didn't like the song, you wouldn't listen. If you didn't like the people who make movies, you would go see them. If you didn't like the clothes you wear, you wouldn't wear them. What's in the style? It's not really the style. It's how it fits you. Because if you can afford it, you buy it. If you can't afford it, you don't buy it. You might do something else. It's like driving a car. If you like the car, you buy it. If you don't like it, you don't get it. You dream about it. And that's what happens in people today. Everybody that we say we like, we don't always like them. Trust me. We do not like everybody we say we like. We either do two things. We think about them, we admire them, we appreciate them, but we don't really like them. Okay? Because when you like somebody, you let them know. You spend time with them. You call them up. You write them a letter. See, the letter is not dead. Technology is still around. But see, technology does two things. Man-made technology. Man, woman, both made technology. Okay? And still making technology. So, but if you throw technology away, that means you still You got to do it yourself. You see, so let progress. Progress continue to move. Children continue to grow. Things continue to change. Like for you, example, everything that you did yesterday, today is a different day. When you were so many ages, one, there's three, and time has changed. People change. Phones, computers, recorders. If you didn't have them then, you got to know. If my grandmother was to see a computer today, she'd probably fall out. My mom never thought of a computer at 82. But that show you how things change. That show you how progress change. Some people will never change. Some people will never drive. Some people never have a driver license. Never drive a car. Never read a book. Never go to church. Never vote. Never be skinny. Always be luscious, as they say. And that has nothing to do with overweight. That's the person that's like telling us a sumo wrestler that he's fat. Not. That's his gene. So get it right. You are who you are, and you are who you want to be. And you are what you're going to be, whether you want to be something different or not, you make that decision. You say, oh, no. People make decisions. No, no, no. You make the decision. If a peanut butter sandwich is on the table, and another sandwich, which is meat on the table, you make the decision. You go to the library, you go to the store, you go anywhere, and if a movie there or a book there, you go read it. Nobody tells you you read it. They suggest, but you make the decision. So get it right. Quit blaming everybody else about your faults. Take a stand, take a step in the right direction. Like I said, I've been hard and heavy on these videos. You probably, I don't know how many more I'm going to make this December, because I'm trying to make sure everybody be happy, including myself and my family most of all. And who's my family? Everybody. Every one of y'all talking and looking at this video is my family. I don't care what color you are, you're my family. You're part of the root. Believe it or not. We're not going to talk about Noah's Ark. We're going to talk about no flood. We ain't talking about no Adam and Eve. You and us, if we got flesh and blood, we're related. Like a tree with vines, roots. We're all related. But y'all don't have to take my word for it. Tell you something. Keep reading. Keep listening. Keep researching, and you'll find it. If an answer you want that you don't know what it is, you research it. You'll find it. There's nothing like finding the truth 40 years later and say, now what? Guess what? It's just 40 years later. Because the people who want to do something about what they're looking for will do it. And the people who don't, won't. Life is wonderful. It's the mystery. We live, we die. We were born to die. We're not born to live, we're born to die. Because as soon as you turn one, then the world begins a whole different chapter. You're like, what? Yeah. So you can be 1 or you can be 101. It's how you write the chapter. How you set your strip in life is how it's played out.